Fine, honey. Shh. I was talking.
All right, whenever you're ready.
So one of my favorite stations is the station 6, that is the functional area. Because it's not about how strong you are, but how functional or athletic your body is. So you can go to the gym and lift like very heavy squats, but here in the functional area we have like the wall squat where you're standing and trying to feel the muscles you're activating. Meanwhile you're doing an overhead press or maybe slamming a ball on the floor, or even like a squat on the bosu that tests your balance. You're firing both sides of your lower body at the same level, keeping your core strong in proper form. So definitely is the best that I really like about the CBXT classes is how we mix it up, these high intensity exercises with functional exercises in different ways, keeping the cardio up, burning a lot of calories, and besides being very entertaining, you know, you always have something different to work on, to focus on, and
Oh, that was good. I want you to do the same thing, but slow down. Because you're just like me.
Okay.
But it was really good. I loved all the things you said, but spend more time. Let's just talk about the wall squat.
Okay.
Yeah, talk about the wall squat. Just say what. I want you just to talk about the wall squat.
okay, nothing
So-
else. Okay.
Look at my hand. That's where you're gonna be talking, right?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay, one of my favorite areas here at the CBXT cross training class is, I gotta start again.
Yep. One sec. Where is that? Oh, okay, go ahead.
One of my favorite stations here on the complete body cross training class is the functional area, because it's not about how strong you are.
Sorry, it's not a class. So don't talk about a class, okay?
So I'm gonna just go straight to the area.
No, just, do you say complete body cross training? Because it's really about personal training, okay? Don't say class, because we want to get ourselves away from a class, because people don't want to pay for a class. They want to pay for personal training. You can say group personal training, that would be good to say. Okay?
Okay.
All right, that was good.
You know I'm trying to learn on the phone.
Okay, go ahead.
So my favorite station at the CBXT, I can do that. So can I just skip to stay straight to the station instead of talking about CBXT?
Yeah, of course, just talk, don't talk about.
Because if I think it's gonna go all over.
No, just talk about the wall squat.
Okay, all right. So the station 6 is the functional station. So it's not about how strong you are, but how athletic and
Okay,
Let me take
good,
some
good.
breaths.
I want you to just tell me.
Can you-
Look, this is
I'm
what
gonna
I'm gonna
look at
do.
you.
Look, this is what I'm gonna do. Where are you looking?
Right here.
to his head.
All right, so, is it rolling?
Yep.
So tell me about the wall squat. What is so great about a wall squat?
What I like about it is the fact that it's not about how strong you are, but how athletic and functional your body is. So you can go to the gym and do very heavy squats without really paying attention on your form, the muscles you're activating, right? So when you do in a different way on the bosu or against the wall, you have the possibility of really focus on your form and challenging different ways.
So do you think it's core?
It's not only core. For example, when you're doing a squat, you have to focus what muscles you're activating to do that certain movement. And that's what I like to have the background as a personal trainer, because I can focus on the form, but I can make sure that proper form and muscle activation is happening on that movement.
Perfect. That was great. So I think it's different when I'm asking you questions, okay? So I'm gonna ask you another question. So I want you to continue going. So what is it that you like about a bosu? Like, why is a bosu different than maybe just doing a push-up? Why is it different if I use a bosu?
So when you do a push-up, right, or a squat, for example, that you're on the floor, you're grounded on the floor, you can compensate with different parts of your muscles, right, of your body. When you're on the bosu, there is no way to cheat. If you start putting more pressure on one side or then the other, the bosu is gonna bounce, you're gonna lose balance. So that shows to you right away, like if your core is activating, if both sides of your body are working on the same proportion, it's a total different experience.
Perfect. But you gotta see, look at this. You keep looking over there.
I don't know why. Maybe it's my thought line.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have to think
Just
and
keep
I
looking at me.
decide.
But that was good. Okay, so one more time. One more thing. All right. So what is it about functional training? When you talked about how it it turns on different muscles, your balance. What about stability? Is this area good for stability?
It's a great area for stability because you're being challenged in different ways with different exercises. So from kettlebells and free weights, you can use the BOSUs or the wall or different things that we are gonna challenge.
Right. So it's called proprioception. Remember we talked about? Did you do NASM? Proprioception is when you step on something and you're out of balance, right?
Mm-hmm.
It takes you off out of stability.
Mm-hmm.
So it's proprioception. Did you know that?
So can I say,
So-
without saying proprioception, but say what it is?
Yes. Tell me what do you think that is?
So when you're challenged on a BOSU or anything that's challenging your balance, right? What happens is that moment that there is this exchange of information between your brain and your muscles, that it has like that moment that you have to think fast and you have to have a reaction. Your body releases so many information, different informations for your muscles that brings in you another level of athleticness. Is there such a thing as athleticness?
Athleticism, yeah.
Athleticism.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, it was good. That was good. Yeah,
We got a lot, so
it's good.
Okay.
Very good.